We are cooking with gas. Oh, come on. Looks cool though. Moisture fell quick. Game over. Got a wee party of cows following me this morning. Morning, Holly. What a beast. Big breakdown. There's a drill working there. Big hole in that pile already. There's not much left, to be honest. And a couple batches. Dry pile's been shifted. That had been shifting that this morning. Trailer's full. Just grabbing a bit of food for the coos. Another kind of misty one this morning. Damp, soaking, to be honest. There's no rain or anything, but just the dew soaking. And there's no wind about to just burn it off. There's no wind about just to wipe away that moisture this morning. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be the same for the next kind of few weeks. Just still and calm and damp in the morning. Kind of get going at 12ish. New tank reaches, no problem. There's a blockage in the elevator again this morning. So it's all due to that air intake blocked up and choked. With the dew in the morning, it's gets sticky, more of it binds up onto the grid and blocks it. So it seems to then cause the elevator to choke, which I'm not really sure why the elevator would then choke. Shed's beginning to fill up. Just back at the grain pusher again this morning. Getting all this sitting at 90. I've not got a clamp long enough, I need to get some big clamps. Just got 2 clamps to get it anyway. Getting all this to sit perfectly at 90 is just taking a lot of fine tuning. Got one section welded in. Pit's just about empty, so I'll just top it off. Try and get as much of this into it as possible. But we're away to combine the same crop today. So won't bother about cleaning it all up, we'll just dump the next load on top. Making progress. Now got loads of seams to weld. There's a bit of a lip here to cut out. That'll get taken off. Basically what happened when I was cutting these in the bandsaw, when you tighten the clamp, the angle it's set to slowly every time you clamp it adjusts, and I completely forgot about that. The angle slowly decreases. So this was one of the last ones that I cut, and it's got the biggest angle. And then that one needs a wee bit taken off it as well. There's some okay welding, there's some bad welding. Getting there. I've just lifted it up to see if it's how much flex is in it. And there's a wee bit of a bow across there. Looks cool though. Need to, I'll put it down and I'll flip it over so I can do some more seams. Just coping it over. That'll do it. Right, I'm going to have to abandon this again. Got quite a bit done there. Most of the frame is, well, still need to do a few braces here and there. Still a bit of welding left on what's sitting there. But we're away to go combining in like half an hour. So we're going to grab a bit of food, grab some bits and bobs, get the reel moved into the right field. That tractor and trailer, so I'll need to use that tractor to move the reel, then put the trailer back on. Dad's along the road cleaning out the shed so we can move some crops around because of the oats that we have to keep for another week. Right, we're off, combine's back there, Dunk's just jumping in that, I'll jump in the trailer and we'll head up to the field. Off we go, just head out over the field, out the gate up there, and then away back up the hill we go. The reel on now, we're literally just going over the road and that's it. Dunk's just pulled into this field until I get the reel ready for him, because he just wants to draw in the gate, header right in front of him, ready to pick up. Should get this field wiped out today. You can see obviously because it's still a seed crop, we've not been able to spray it. There's greens in amongst the tram lines. That's us, just draw the trolley out of the way. Dunk will head off in that direction and I'll park up the trolley where he's combined and put the trailer back on, which is over there. Ked's been ploughing this morning, but he's just shifted onto the baler. He just started baling down in the field we started yesterday. Just taking a load back now, and someone has parked in the gate. Hopefully they're still in their car. They've just panicked. The car just parked back in the same spot again. When I'm coming back in the field. Oh, she's just going to go and do it again. Getting through the field now, we're kind of We're verging on halfway, thereabouts. See the barley coming off there. Looks a decent sample. Clean. Combine's making a good job of it, taking out plenty of odds, all the chaff. Not all the chaff, but majority of it. That's it, that'll do. That's half the trailer full. Still here, in my way. Oh, come on. She's gone. Thank you. Was it for a while? An hour and a half. Kev's just pulled up. He's finished 2 wee fields and he's getting these 2 done. And see where he is after that. I don't know if he'll bother coming in here. He might come in and do the Hendrix. Punk's just working his way around the pylon, which we get paid like £8 a year from or something. Right hassle. Try and get close enough without wiping it out. Just seems like car?
Yeah, clutch, brake, accelerator.
There we go.
So just click it up. You rattle up to the top.
Oh yeah! Feels like it's skating. Where do you want me to go?
No.
I'll get the brake then.
If it's behind the road, slow down. If it's this side of the road, speed up.
It's this side of the road, speed up.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then this is pressure, I'm not gonna lie.
Fraser, rookie number 3. Rate him out of 10.
Speed up a bit. Foot down, foot down.
You're heading to the left a bit, so steer right. Slow down a bit.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Bit jerky on that throttle.
I'd say my natural, let's Crawford.
And that's it.
Done.
That's it.
Next up, you think you... Cheers guys, pleasure, thanks Craw.
That's just
Cheers class.
We are cooking with gas. Yeah, good consistent speed. You're going the same speed as the combine.
Jobs are good.
Load number 2, by the way.
Load number 2.
He wanted this chopped in for load pressure, so I made him look better on load number 1. Was pretty good though.
Can I get a picture of the tractor? Smash it! Like and subscribe, rate me out of 10, drop a comment in the comments, let me know how I did.
Yeah, you look good, mate. Really good pictures.
Not too much left, a couple of hours maybe. It's coming in about 15.5, 16%. There's a bit of it here. Yeah, I mean it's not 14 anyway, but can't complain at 15.5, 16. This harvest so far, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's been a breeze. Something's due to implode, go horribly wrong, or the weather's to turn or something, but so far so good. So far really good actually. We've got another one just about done here. Tram line worth, tram line and a half, and then head down to the field over there called Big Field. We'll get into that. It's about 6:15. We'll get done here in half an hour. Head down there, cut a good bit. We'll probably go till about 10 o'clock. Get a good chunk of that done. Kevin's baling just over there. He's almost finished in that wee field. He'll come into this field, do the end rig. There's still straw along the road from before the weekend at malting barley, but it got soaked over the weekend and it's still wet. So Kevin will do the end rig of this and then that'll be him. We've got the third car of the day in the gate. Might just start rattling the horn at them. That's the final bit from this field. Just get shifted to the next. Keep cracking on. Just taking that trailer off now. Put the reel on. Looking good. Really good day. Get going on now. Field, I can't see it, but away down there, down the hill. Get loaded up there, fine. Managed to avoid the crop because we've got a bit of a border on here, so swing it round and come right on this verge and get it loaded without running on the crop. And right up there is where we came from. Right next to that pylon is where I'm parked my trailer. That's the pylon that Dunk was negotiating earlier. There's your sunflowers, looking yellow. Kev was mocking that he's just got the end rig and it's home time for him. Come on! Come on! Here, come on! The bandit dog jumped out. She wouldn't let me catch her again, so I'm going to be late for Dunk. Dunk's patiently waiting for me. Annoying because I had to go all the way up and around the field, that's why. If I had a direct route to him, I would have made it. You can actually see the barley kicking out the top of the hatch there. See the wee pile? This field's nice and close by. Just going over the road, over the sunflowers. It's a cracking night. It's a cracking night. Look at that. Glorious. Never thought I'd be sitting in a tractor at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, chasing a combine, making a YouTube video. But here we are. Storming back to the yard now. Just taking the first cut through the middle. We've got lights. This is the path back into the shed. That'll be in there just now. There he is. He's just loading up that trailer. He's shifting the dry stuff. The dry barley that we've just dried. There's obviously a good bit of moisture falling because Dunk's had to slow down a good bit. I've had to slow down, obviously filling off of him. Just topping off this trailer, and I would imagine we'll just stop after this. Once the moisture starts to fall, there's no really stopping it. You can see it in the crop there. It's piling up a lot higher than it was earlier, because when there's moisture in it, it gets a bit sticky and it doesn't flow so well, so you get a right good peak on it. Done. Moisture fell quick. Game over. It was class. Question of the day yesterday was, what was the brand of tractor? We're answering it today, obviously, and he's forgotten. I had to tell him again, but what is it?
It is class.
Class. 2 A's, 1 S. This last load's obviously the wettest, so Dad's wanting it right in there so I can get it on the pit, so I have to manoeuvre around some objects and try get it in there. We're manoeuvred into place. Well, thereabouts. Good enough. Get it reversed up. Pile's got a bit bigger today. We got a good bit more done today than we did yesterday, just because yesterday we were switching between wee fields and end rigs of wee fields and all sorts. Today we're, well, one big field and a wee little bit. Grain pusher needs, still got quite a bit to do with that. Get that piled right up for the night. Come on. Sorry, Matt.
Walk by my side.